in the Championship and the Super League era with Widnes Vikings. Luke Briscoe's been around, so is Reece Line, amongst others. Once this Doncaster team and the game is up and running with Doncaster first touching the ball.
Yep, so it's Doncaster then. Widnes in with the tackle. Matty Fleming was in the Widnes squad for this game, but he's coming back after a long layoff, and it was probably felt that it was a week too early for him. Same story really for Ryan Ince, the Widnes winger. So they could bolster Widnes' squad in the coming weeks as Doncaster rumble forward. They've made it to their own 30-metre line, more or less. And to the left they go, bit of footwork, but Jordan Johnston, as he often is, in with a strong tackle for the Vikings. Helped out by Ben Condon, who had a good game on his debut for Widnes at Oldham last week in a losing cause. Last tackle for Doncaster. Ball is back with Boas. He goes high. Should be easy meat for Jake Mason at the back for the Vikings, and he takes it on the full. And the Doncaster chase tackles Mason and pushes him back inside his own 20. That's good. First up defence by the Dragons. The Dragons? They're not called that, are they? I'm just making that up now. I'm making that up. Good first up defence by Doncaster. Here's Mike Butt. That's a good run from deep by the winger, coming in to help his side out. But that's his problem this year, has mainly been on the, when they've got the ball, on that side of the ball, not being able to register the number of points they would have liked, so they'll be hoping to change that this afternoon. Here's Dan Murray for the Vikings. He's tackled 10 inside Doncaster territory. Last tackle, Patton goes high. It's held up in a breeze, that one. Adam Lawton taps it back. No one seems to want to field it. Eventually Patton does, and finds Jake Mason, who's got a ton of pace. And Mason's going to go within 10 metres here. 5 metres, in fact, of the Doncaster line before his tackle on the last tackle. It was all a bit of a mess in some ways, Adrian. But Jake Mason, we know he's got a ton of pace. He almost made Doncaster pay.
So he did, wasn't it? It was a poor, well, it wasn't a poor kick. It was a kick that was fielded quite well from Adam Lawton. We seemed to lose a bit of ground. But then when Patton picked up the ball, passed on to Mason, he's shown his pace, and that will worry Doncaster, the fact that he's shown that kind of pace early doors in the game, and so that's a guy they will be targeted.
Yeah, I get the impression Widnes haven't quite worked out how best to utilise Jake Mason. He joined the club a few weeks ago, of course, and pace is his main asset, so it's Doncaster back in possession, a lovely offload. Gains them an extra 15 metres or so before the tackle comes in from Liam Bent, Widnes' resident tackling machine. Now Matangi takes it up for Doncaster. They've made it 5 metres inside Widnes' half. This is the last. Craig Hall under a bit of a pressure from Jordan Johnston. The kick was a scruffy one, and the bounce for Widnes right winger Mike Butt is a kind one. And Butt takes the first tackle, 25 out from his own line, and good pressure on that occasion, Adrian, from Jordan Johnston.
Yeah, that's what was needed, wasn't it? Had to put pressure on the kicker, because you know yourself, Craig, you're giving too much time on the ball, you can kick you to death, so that's something Widnes needs to work on for the rest of the game. Max Roberts takes the ball up, playing in the second row today. His brother is playing in the Hearts. Here's Deck Patton, hands the ball on to Murray. He goes further wide to Lawton. And that's a strong run from Adam Lawton. Takes a bit of putting down, gets a very late offload away as well to Joe Edge. He playing through. Edge going for the line. He pushes off Craig Hall, but the defence gets back to him. If he can get a quick play of the ball here, Joe Edge, Widnes could be in business. It's not a particularly quick one, but Widnes come to the right. Patton goes short. Gregson, he's tackled 5 out from the Doncaster line. This is the last. Ball is from one Roberts to the other, but too much defence there in attendance, and Max Roberts is bundled over the touchline. But if it needed warning, if a warning needed to be sounded, I should say, Adrian, for Doncaster on the danger that Adam Lawton poses, they just had it. Yes, without a doubt, he's got the height, hasn't he? That's one thing Widnes needs to work on, and just maintain the pressure and get him in those positions where he can do some damage and put Doncaster under pressure and have them scrambling in defence.
Yep. One of Widnes' problems this season is converting field position and breaks into tries. They've made 2 breaks in this game already. Neither came up with a try. But very early doors here, 5 minutes gone at the DCBL Stadium. You're listening to BBC Radio Merseyside online rugby league coverage. As Doncaster then take the ball up, but no real progress made on that occasion. Tangi, that's a good run, and the threat of an offload, but no one there to receive it. Last tackle, the kicking from their own 40-metre line. The ball goes high, and it's taken by Mason, who immediately hands on to Rhys Williams, and I think Widnes will be reasonably pleased with that defensive set, Adrian.
They will. That's what they want to be doing. They want to be making sure Doncaster have to counter out the game. Kick them in the half. And then it gives them a good platform to make strides into Doncaster's territory.
Yep, here's Mike Butt now making those strides, and indeed he has got 5 metres inside Doncaster territory. Good play the ball as well. Here's Will Roberts out the back to Patton, further wide. Patton, but well taken by Joe Edge. He's tackled on the Doncaster 30. Ball comes back via Patton to Liam Bent, spins in the tackle. This is the last for Widnes. They're just inside the Doncaster 30-metre line. Ball is with Patton. He chips high. He's looking for Rhys Williams chasing this ball. Doesn't quite get there, Rhys Williams, and the experienced Luke Briscoe catches the ball for Doncaster. Widnes enjoying by far the best of the field position at the moment, Adrian, but as long as it's 0-0, Doncaster will be pleased that nothing's coming of that.
Yeah, without a doubt, Widnes has a large amount of it, like you just said. Just not being able to create that possession and position into points so far. So, good strong opening for Widnes. The long may continue.
And Doncaster have the ball now. Not really seen anything from them in attack yet. However, the day is young.
Because he's not the ball, that's fine.
And they're going to be kicking this side from their own 30-metre line. Bit of pressure from Widnes, but a good high, deep kick. Again, it shouldn't cause Mason any problems. It takes it just inside his own 20 and brings the ball back and goes to ground. Patton jumps in at dummy half. Mike Butt is wrapping around from the right wing to the left to take the ball. He hands it on to the opposite wing with Rhys Williams, who lands on his front, gets a quick play the ball away, which allows Butt to get in at dummy half, and that's a good first couple of tackles of this set for the Vikings. They're inside Doncaster's half of the field. Here's Nick Gregson. Now Murray. It's dragged to the ground on that occasion by Jacob Jones. And Patton, Lawton, threatens to offload. It's not really on, so he takes the tackle. But Widnes are 15 metres out on the last. The ball is with Patton. He's going to look for the high kickers. No, he's not. He's going to find Nick Gregson. Does Gregson realise it's the last? Yes, he does. The kick is finally put in by Will Roberts towards Mike Butt, who taps it back, but Max Roberts just can't take the ball in. I think Will Roberts would have let that kick to be 5 metres further forward, so it was landing more or less on the Doncaster line, Adrian.
Yeah, without that, needs to be a bit further back to put the Doncaster defence under pressure on that line. Give the attacking players someone to attack and put some real pressure on. I thought Widnes just lacked ideas of what they wanted to do there. They needed the players to take control and say, listen, this is what we're going to do, and we're doing it now. We just need to take the time getting that kick into play.
So Doncaster have the ball back. We've not seen anything of Doncaster and Widnes' half with possession of the ball yet. And Widnes muscled up in the tackle on Luke Briscoe. Doncaster, nice offload. And a nice wide pass, a little bit of a half an overlap here, but Widnes shuffle across to stop Eddie and Geddy on halfway. A couple of tackles left in the set for the visitors. And now they move the ball to the right. That's a good tackle coming in on Sam Smeaton by the Vikings. This is the last. Kicking from halfway. It's going to be Connor Robinson. Left foot bomb. End over end. Again, it shouldn't be any problem for Widnes this one. And it's taken again by Mason. And he's tackled 25 out from the Widnes line. We'll play the ball to Patton. He finds Joe Edge. Left foot step of Joe Edge, which can be really effective. Helps him gain an extra 10 metres or so.
Go 2.
And now Gregson. Will Roberts, well, first real mistake from the Vikings. Will Roberts dropping the ball off to Ben Condon, and the ball hitting the deck. So for the first time in this game, looks like Doncaster from this scrum will get possession within 40 metres of the Widnes line. And Widnes so far having had most of the field position area, not capitalised on it yet. Now we've got a chance to see what Doncaster can do.
Without doubt, came from the fact that Condon was too busy looking at the defensive line, looking for a little sneaky look, and just lost the path of the ball. Just a quick score update from Castleford. They've got an early try for Warrington, so it's Warrington 6, Castleford 0. That's a try coming after 7 minutes from Stone. So a good solid start from Warrington.
Here come Doncaster then from the scrum. Craig Hall finds himself at dummy half. Boas. The Widnes mustering up in defence. In the shape of Dan Murray and Liam Bent. Ball at the back, Craig Hall looking to make the extra man. And that's a good offload. It's also an excellent offload from Kebby to follow that up. A lovely little kick through by Craig Hall. Then Joe Edge decides to just tap the ball dead. I have a feeling that was about to hop out of play, but I'm looking from up here, Adrian, and easy for me to say Joe Edge thought discretion was the better part of valour.
I go for safety first at all times in that position. You can hear the footsteps behind you, you don't know how close the Doncaster player is, so yeah, go for safety first. But Doncaster's showing on their first raid into Widnes' zone that they are quite dangerous.
Yeah. Got a few good offloads away already, Doncaster, in this game. As the drop out from deck pattern is fielded near halfway by Connor Robinson. And that's a big, powerful run coming in from Matangi. And Widnes are going to have to do more defending here. Some silky footwork there from Tyler Heppy, but he's tackled just outside the Widnes 20 on the second of this set. Slowish play the ball. Now Boas finds Hall. Hall goes outside to Reese Line. Well, that's a big handoff by Line, putting Joe Edge on his backside, but he's tackled 5 short of the Widnes line. Ball comes back the other way. Boas has a little run himself. He's dragged down, but that's a quick play the ball, probably quicker than Widnes would have liked. And that has allowed Greg Burns to sneak over from dummy half. Well, only 2 attacks from Doncaster, but the speed of that play the ball was really what did from Widnes. Watson Boas having a little run on his own, playing the ball super quickly. Widnes unable to slow it down. And Greg Burns jumps out of dummy half and scores a try that I'm sure from Alan Coleman, the Widnes' head coach's perspective, will be seen as just a little bit too easy, Adrian.
Yeah, you've got to be defending your try line better than that, really. The defender stood too wide, and then the try score from Doncaster spotted that and went straight from dummy half, and there's nothing you can do about that from that position. But again, it all came from the pace of the attack, wasn't it? They were putting Widnes left and right, and in the end Widnes just ran out of numbers. But again, you've got to be defending your try line better.
Yeah, a couple of quick play the balls, front foot play the balls on the run there. The first one from Reese Lynn, who got within 5 metres of the Widnes line. Then Boas had a little dabble himself and again fell on his front, was quick to his feet to play the ball, and it was more or less asking for Burns to nip over the Widnes try line for the first score of this game, which makes it 4-0 in Doncaster's favour. Probably slightly against the run of play, but you know, it's points that make prizes.
A game show.
Cheers, Tabs. It's all good now, thank you.
And conversion. Connor Robinson, it's like a good strike, and it certainly is a good strike, straight between the uprights. So it's Doncaster taking a 6-0 lead here, 13.5 minutes on the clock. Slight microcosm of Widnes' season there, often enjoying a lot of ball in the opposition half, but just not really converting those chances into points as efficiently as the opposition. So it'll be Widnes to kick out through edge. Deep kick fielded by Hall under his own post. Here's Matangi.
Go on, it's okay.
And Jacob Jones has a run for Doncaster. Had a brief spell here at the DCBL Stadium, actually, Jones.
Keeps the balance. Free.
And Doncaster have the ball centre field, 25 out from their own line. To the right they go through Boas. Puts the ball inside to Smeaton. He threatens an offload. That's really been the strength of Doncaster's game here so far. I think 3 or 4 offloads pretty early on in this game. Referee has blown the whistle for something. I don't think it's a penalty. Not sure what it is. We'll find out in due course, I dare say.
Listen, if you lock defenders in the rock, listen to me, mate.
Fortunately, I can't hear what the referee's saying to Sam Smeaton there, but he's saying something. Nothing in terms of a decision though. It's just going to be a play of the ball.
Let's go.
And here's Robinson, here's Matangi again. Bit of footwork, but Ben Condon,
No, that was 4. This is 5.
amongst others, wrestles him to the ground. Scruffy at the play, the ball. Well, we've stopped the game again, but again, it's not a decision either way. It's just the referee not happy with the scruffiness, I suppose, of that play, the ball. Ball is back with Robinson, who left-footed, kicked it downfield, but Mason is pretty much waiting under that one, and takes it cross-field before straightening up, and he's tackled 25 out from the Widnes line, Adrian.
Yeah, Widnes in the pressure out there. Decent kick downfield from Doncaster. Widnes unable to get themselves sufficiently away from the danger zone, but yeah, they will be disappointed given the start that they had to be 6-0 down.
So Edge has a run from dummy half, and interesting decision here for the high tackle by the referee, because I think he initially waved play on there. Probably got a call from the touch judge on the far side, who said that the contact on Joe Edge was a high one. So first penalty of this game, 16 minutes in, goes to the Vikings, and they kick to touch, and that finds touch inside Doncaster's half, 5 metres inside. Here's Patton, now Roberts, now Murray. He's down by a duo of Doncaster tacklers. Now Patton again. There's a run himself, Patton, and that's not bad. Good to see as well. Just used Gregson on his inside shoulder as a foil there, Patton, and he's tackled on the Doncaster 20, right in centre field. Looks up to the referee as if to say something was amiss there, but nothing doing. Short ball from Roberts to Lawton, who got a hand free for an offload, but there was no one there, and when the arm hit the ball, hit the ground, the ball comes out, and Doncaster have it back.
Stand up! Play on! Play on! Bend all the way! The time's good now. This will be 1. 1. Move! Hold! Go on, a bit short there. And tackle. Careful, Jordan. Sir, did you get the message? Just stand up, play the ball. Tyler, same with you, mate. Tackle. Halfway between. Come on, Jordan. Come on. I know we're falling.
Apologies, you just lost us there for a couple of minutes.
10 pence in the meter.
Yep, one wire came out there, but it's back in. You've missed nothing. Doncaster have been awarded a penalty, but it was in their own half, so it has allowed them to establish some field position again.
Much better. Thank you.
And let's see if they can exploit it as well as they did last time. They lead 6-0 the visitors, despite having a limited amount of field position in this game. Here's Boas, lovely short ball from him. And Widnes need to be vigilant in the defence, which you could argue they weren't for Doncaster's first try. Ball comes to the left. Numbers here for Doncaster. Here's Craig Hall, and that's a lovely wide ball from Hall. And Gebby strolls in on the left. And well, we've mentioned it already, Adrian. It's about turning possession in the opposition danger zone into points. Widnes have had quite a bit of ball. The Doncaster end come up with nothing so far. Doncaster, who've had very little ball, the Widnes danger end, have just scored their second try of the game. Craig Hall making the extra man in the line from fullback. Cut out pass, beautifully delivered right into the breadbasket in front of Eddie and Gebby, and Gebby had no problem sailing in to touch the ball down 5 metres from the left touchline.
It's all about the speed of the attack, and Widnes were struggling to close the bases down and cover all the gaps, and they ran out of numbers in the end, and it's an easy run in for Gebby. But frustratingly for Widnes, you mentioned the chances they had a couple of minutes ago. If the pass would have found the Widnes play from Adam Lawson, could have been a possible Widnes try there, but the ball goes down to ground. Doncaster got back upfield, and within a minute or two of that happening, they're 10-0 up. So frustrating opening 20 minutes of the game for the Vikings.
Yep, and Conor Robinson then, from just in front of Adrian and I's commentary position. He's I said 5 metres in from touch. I was probably exaggerating there. It's 1.5 metres in from touch. And left-footed, he strikes it. It's not a bad strike, but it was always pulled across the face of the post. So it's Widnes Vikings 0, Doncaster 10. We're halfway through this first half in the Betfred Championship in this important 4-pointer. At this moment in time, Widnes are on the back foot in terms of the scoreboard, despite the fact they've had quite a bit of ball in the opposition half, more than Doncaster have had. So Widnes to restart again. Joe Edge. The ball is fielded by Boas, and forward come Doncaster. The first tackle is effected just inside the Doncaster 20.
Go on.
Widnes hunting the error here.
Hold your left side.
Matangi
going early.
hands the ball on this occasion.
Free. Move, hold ball. Go free.
Burns runs out the dummy half. He's already scored a try, Burns, in this game from dummy half. 5 metres out from the Widnes line, that was. And, well, nice bit of footwork there, and looking for an offload was Jacob Jones. It wasn't quite on. Last tackle. I think Jones was, Robinson was trying to kick that off the pitch. You can't see why he'd do that in the current situation. Widnes fans felt there was a bit of a swinging arm in that tackle. And the rest serious injury to Jake Mason. And Eddie and Gebby has been sent from the field. He acknowledged, I think he knew what was coming here. He's probably been told beforehand. He's been sent from the field. I'm going to guess, they're not mic'd up to the referee here, obviously, but I'm going to guess it was direct contact with him. Booed by the Widnes fans, and if that happens, like you, Adrian, it looked awkward. It looked maybe that Jake Mason had fallen to the tackle. I don't want to condemn.
Okay, we are
and he's accepted with good grace, to be fair, that sending off. And we are back underway here at the DCBL Stadium. And Ben Condon has the ball for the Vikings. It's Widnes 0, Doncaster 10. And we've had a very, very long delay here because of that injury to Jake Mason, but we're back underway and Widnes approaching halfway. Robinson hands the ball on to Condon again. Robinson, of course. Will Roberts, I mean. Will Roberts and Max Roberts playing on the same side. Here's Will Roberts again.
Free. Tackle free.
To Declan Patton. He goes wide again to Joe Edge. That's good defence though by Doncaster. Move across quickly. Watson Boas makes the tackle. And we'll just come back the other way to the right. Here's Nick Gregson. Thinks about the pass, decides to take the ball in. Widnes are on the 5th and they're on the Doncaster 30. Here's Cotton, chips the ball forward. There's a little more height on it, I think, but Widnes may have bulldozed Luke Briscoe into his own in goal area and forced the goal line dropout area.
Yeah, you're hoping the kick might have been a little bit more forward to give the players a chance of getting on the end of it. But once Briscoe caught the ball, players were right into the body to bundle him over the try line, and Disco could not stay in field.
On you,
So
Craig,
just
right, when
maintain the pressure.
Stand
Then
side!
dropped it to Doncaster.
Chips taps.
Bad news for Warrington fans, I'm afraid. 2010 is the latest score at Castleford, where we suspect there can't be an awful lot of time left there. And what a poor result that would be. He's got a high tackle here at Widnes, and this time Widnes have reacted a bit more strongly than they did last time, and we've got a bit of a melee type of which you rarely see these days in Northern Rugby League. And
Let's step away!
Well, it seems to me with the elbows,
Widnes saying there was another high tackle there. And certainly Will Roberts was having his say.
Take them back now. Jones.
What we don't want, Adrian, we know there's been a sending off and we know there's been a serious injury. There's another sending off goal. And I think it's Natangi. I think it's Suai Natangi. Doncaster are down to 11 men here at the DCPL Stadium. And despite leading 10-0, have become second favourites in this game. And what we don't want, Adrian, in this game is to descend into some kind of war.
Off the field.
I can't remember. I know.
Let me do one of that, boys.
We don't want to see it.
Let me do one of that,
down the
boys.
tunnel.
Great rush of ball from Natangi. I mean, given what's just done in the length of delay with that, why go in to make a tackle of that nature?
Thank you.
You know, just keep it calm and keep the tackles clean. That's all. That should be the message to all the players out there. Natangi's just had a complete rush of blood. So they're flying in with his elbow there, leading the way.
He's gone down the tunnel.
You don't throw punches.
Eddie and Debbie's already gone down the tunnel.
Just told you 3 times.
Yeah, you've got 15 minutes
Hey,
left.
I mean, you don't play
He's going down the tunnel. I think there was reaction to the Suai-Natangi tackle. Gregson puts his arms out to say, what have I done? But there's 55 minutes left to go in this game, 56 minutes left to go in this game, and Doncaster are playing with 11 men. I think the message from Widnes, by the way, would be don't get involved in some kind of tip-attack revenge thing here, because you've got 2 men more than the opposition.
It was going to be a significant target. However, the target then throws direct punches to the head. We did have the Widnes player running in, hence why he does the same, but there's no punches thrown. That's me explaining that goal. Moving on now. You all want this game to continue. You haven't sorted this out, all right, but if I do, we know where it's going. So go speak to lads. Off you go.
High pressure situation.
Widnes will have a penalty.
Get it into everybody.
The one man to the advantage here at the moment, because Nick Gregson was sinking, but in 10 minutes time when Gregson comes back, Widnes will be 2 men up. And if they play the rest of this game 2 men up, they really should be winning it, even though they're 10 down at the moment. Great Dan Murray for the Vikings. Let's see what effect that has on the 2 teams. Doncaster, they're going to really have to up their efforts in defence. They're playing without a fullback at the moment. Widnes are coming down strongly up the right-hand side with Max Roberts, who's tackled a few metres in from the touchline and 10 metres out from the try line. Widnes have got a ton of space out to the left here if they can get the ball out there. Craig Hall is playing in the front line here, so if Widnes, if it comes to it, Widnes may be able to put a kick over the top at some point, but Widnes at the moment are banging on the Doncaster line. Johnston is the dummy half. Will Roberts goes short to Dan Murray. Widnes just trying to suck the Doncaster defence in. Doncaster are waving players over, but if you wave them over one way, they can't be the other way, can they? Robinson. Patton. Little double through from Patton, that needs to stay in play. And it's been knocked over the dead ball line by Widnes. Just a bit too much on the kick, really. Doncaster are rushing to take a quick 20 tap. I'm not sure that's high.
Watch!
The way forward. There's a high shot from Will Roberts here now.
Josie!
What will the referee do?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, but that's what your man is for.
Today can't be real, can I say?
If we just get a man sent off here,
I think I've lost it today.
They're going to be guilty
You're
of
responsible.
gross stupidity, I think, Adrian. Just because they've got to control their emotions
Ben
here.
Condon is the player.
Because they're going to be 2 men to the good for most of this game. The 1 man to the good now. They're going to be 2 men to the good for most of this game. And to get a man sent off for a rush of blood would be negligence of the highest order. Meanwhile, the Doncaster player who was the subject of that high tackle, I didn't think that high tackle was too bad, by the way. It looked like a bit of a grab round the shoulder, didn't it? I feel sorry for the referee here, by the way. He's going to be under all sorts of pressure.
Certainly is, isn't he? Like I say, he's an inexperienced referee. He's kind of worthy. So he's going to test his abilities as a referee to the maximum here this afternoon.
The latest score I have from Warrington is Casper 20, Warrington 14. Perhaps there's a goal kick to come there. But it does get Warrington back within a score. So there's still hope there for the Wolves. Halifax have come back and beaten Batley 18-16. That's bad news for the Vikings. Batley were in the lead throughout that game.
I don't know. He's not said anything, and he's doing the right thing, keeping it quiet.
Who come back and won it. That's bad news for Widnes, who are competing with Halifax for the playoff place. Meanwhile, there's another stoppage in play here. Nowhere near as long as the previous one. It's just a penalty for the high grab.
Comes off the ball, makes contact with the net.
Sensible by the referee, I think.
Let's go! Come on, let's go!
And just indicates that the players tackles low. They've had 2 minute hand tackles in this game so far.
Well, Ben, just be careful for it. I know you're a big fella, but be careful.
We should see how Halifax go about this now, Adrian. The 2 men down.
Cheers, boys.
What do you do? I imagine they're going to play out the sets. Can't seem to throw the ball that much, so we're nearly getting pushed in touch there, so did get a late off all the way, but that was just to avoid giving up possession.
Hold on him,
Now they have possession, 35 out from the Widnes line, centre field. Here's Watson Boas, drops the ball inside.
Pretty well Doncaster can do for the remainder of the game, which is complete 6-6. As long as Widnes don't have the ball, they can't score, can they? So, from a Doncaster point of view, just play your set of 6 out and get the ball as far down the field as you possible.
Oh, Reece Leonard's brought him clean through. He's going to score, Reece Leonard.
Okay,
score.
momentum.
11 men of Doncaster.
Momentum.
Didn't see that. Was just brushed through some very, very weak Widnes defence. And given the visitors, who are down to 11 men, Widnes are down to 12 to be fair, but Reece Lynn did it all on his own. It was just a drop-off ball. Widnes rushed up to make a tackle, but he couldn't make. Reece Lynn has scored a solo try to give his side a 14-0 lead, and potential with the goal kick to come to make it 16-0.
We're just dealing lots of appearances out.
What a bizarre and interesting situation we have.
Don't laugh when I say this, but I feel the general set-for-set part of the game.
Connor Robinson will take his time with this goal kick.
Sorry, he's not going to laugh. Just had 2 free incidents of foul play, but other than that,
the Vikings
can happen. Let's not overreact.
Questions have to be asked about Widnes' defence.
We've got a job to do with it.
Seriously.
Good work on that.
That's going to give Alan Coleman
Let's watch contact.
Yeah, I mean, having a team a man down creates so much space out wide. It's bizarre, but somehow they did.
For a second,
they found Reece line in space.
Sorry to be a pain, mate. Am I right to review a kick? Sorry.
Thank you. On the goal line there. Should have been well tackled, but he wasn't. And the veteran was able to scramble his way over to touch the ball down.
Wait, that's a no.
Robinson has missed the goal.
He's given Doncaster a 14-0 advantage.
Yeah, goal kick was very kickable, 10 metres in from the right-hand touchline. Referee kicking in, kick a better one than that earlier on.
Yeah, got it. Stay inside!
14-0, 12 minutes to go.
Stay inside, boys! Don't worry, just support.
First half. As Widnes kick off. What Widnes mustn't do is chase the game too much here. I think they've got to wait for possession of the ball and then use it sensibly.
Well done, well out, boys.
There might be a temptation to get a little overexcited. When there's 52 minutes left to go.
That's good. 2 shift play. No. 3. Move now! Adam! Hold! Go through. Adam, don't go back in, mate!
Coming away from their own line.
Offload on Happy.
Doesn't want to see any heroics with the ball in this set.
4. Move! 10 backs, hold! Don't really, boys! On the foot!
As they play it,
go 4. Well
inside their
done.
own 30. Here's Boas.
What's the foot?
Threatens to drop the ball inside. Here's Reece Lynn.
Yeah.
Scoring a great individual try with a few moments to go and another good run
5
from Lynn.
Move!
This is the last tackle.
Hold!
Craig Hall gets into position to put boot to ball, but decides to pass it. And eventually it's Connor Robinson keeps the ball, but he was under real pressure from Ben Condon, and all he's managed to do is make about 10 metres by kicking the ball into touch.
50, Greg. Sorry, it's up to them, mate. That's all. Play the volley, boys.
And,
Drop in,
Widnes
because they're likely to go your way.
will be a play the ball, because it was a last tackle kick.
Onside, boys! Reese. Cheers, boys, thank you.
And again, it sort of becomes about smart a little bit here, I think, because I think Widnes
Stay.
they need to resist the temptation to just throw the ball everywhere because they've got an extra man. Work the way back into this game, tried before half time, and they'll be in the box seat because in the second half they'll have 2 extra men, provided we don't get someone sent off in the meantime.
Greg, you're off, Greg!
Ball goes to the left.
You're good now, Greg! Free.
Get Patton.
Well done, mate, good listening.
Joe
Through the
Edge.
line, free.
Edge. Puts
Free.
it
Still
inside.
free.
Lovely one by Edge. Tries to beat Craig Hall, who just about grabs him by the collar. And now that's going to be considered a high grab by Craig Hall. Wouldn't have been a penalty back in the day, I don't think. But these days, any contact was there.
Are you okay?
Goodness, what a chance this is for the Vikings, Adrian. The new set of 6 started from the Doncaster 20-metre line. Extra man. Should be in business, shouldn't he?
Yeah, you'd expect them to be in business to make that extra man count. Let's just see what happens in this phase of attack.
Go on.
So, Johnston. Short ball to Condon. Good tackle. Coming in, the ball's come out loose. Widnes are going keen to have knocked that ball on. Condon's having a word with the touch judges as to say that's not what happened. You can expect, by the way, Doncaster trying to take a couple of shortcuts here in terms of refitting the ball out and stuff, because they will be seeing the situation despite being 14-0 up as a desperate.
Yeah, they will. They'll be trying everything to try and wrestle possession away from the Vikings, but it's up to the Vikings players to maintain full grip of the ball and not allow Doncaster just to put enough pressure on your hand to release control of the ball, which is probably what just happened
10
there,
seconds.
to the frustration.
Joe, we don't need you. We don't need you. Heads in, boys.
So Widnes,
Connor, you gotta get it.
the opportunity goes astray there. Doncaster have it back. And within 10 metres of their own line. And now Widnes have given a penalty away, and that's exactly what Widnes do not need. They just need to. If they're going to be playing for the majority of the game, they're going to be playing a game of 13 against 11.
Just to play dumb rugby at the minute over the Vikings. They've got to play smarter than that to make the extra man counted. Little things like this, no one was watching the play the ball. Quick tap and all of a sudden Doncaster up towards the halfway line. We just need to switch on here.
6 again!
But at the minute, they're just not at the races.
Next is 1.
Two, mate. 2. 1, sorry. Move! Go
Doncaster
on.
in possession then, just crossing into the Widnes half of the field.
Move! Hold!
And
I'm watching it, Jordan.
now moving the ball to the left, but then coming back the other way.
3.
Widnes in with the tackle. Still a couple of tackles left in this set for Doncaster.
Hold, I'm watching it, mate. Go 3. 4. Move down! Go forward, Jordan, you shot!
Offside left, offside left.
Hands in front. Lynn's good, Lynn's good.
Joe Edge is the man who's gone back to fullback. Matty Fleming has come on in the centres. That's a big run from the catch by Edge.
1. Move! Hold, Tyler, hold! Go on.
Here's Mike Buck now for the Vikings. It's Mike Buck. Again.
2.
Takes the high road. There's a bit of space, obviously, now on the field.
Milking it, Mikey!
Max Roberts. Rhys Williams runs into Rhys Lynn, who affects the tackle.
Tyler back up! Rhys!
Lynn plays the ball. Matty Fozzard's on for Widnes, so is Max Wood. Aaron Coleman ringing the changes. Good run from Wood, he almost gets the halfway. Quickest play the ball too. And now Matty Fleming. Matty's first touch for quite a number of weeks. Matty Fleming been out with a hamstring injury. This is the last tackle for Widnes.
Good job, Steve.
Ball is fed back to Roberts. Gets a bit of a rush kick away. Roberts, Craig Hall catches it. And Widnes bulldoze Hall back to within 5 of his own line.
Hold! Go on. He's still up, he's still up, he's still up.
And now Widnes trying to push. Doncaster over their own line. They can afford to rush up really quickly here, Widnes, because there's not really an opportunity for Doncaster to get the ball wide in their own 20.
They want to go to the right-hand side, which is what you naturally would do in the position where they are, but it's just no one to pass them, so when you go that way, it's just one man rubbing. It's easy pickings for the Widnes defence.
I think there's 4 tackles gone in this set, and they're still inside their own 20, Doncaster.
Quicker, Max! 4, watch the 20, boys.
Yeah.
Widnes need to keep it legal. This is the last tackle now. They're going to be kicking from about their own 20.
Got 5.
Ball is back.
No,
Conor
20,
Robinson.
40,
That's a spiral kick. That might take a bit of catching, that. That's a really good take by Edge. And Widnes are going to start this set on the halfway line. There's 5 minutes to go or thereabouts in this first half. Said to Widnes now, you can have one try. Set for that.
Go on, Joe,
they can go in, compose themselves.
Joe, it's chops him in.
I'll be honest with you, John, Widnes just have a look at that and get on the scoreboard.
Go 2.
Good offload for Fleming to Fozzard. Fozzard drops off Roberts. Roberts is brought down. Plays the ball quickly though. Fozzard now finds
3.
Here's that pattern, goes short to Adam Lawton. So Lawton is stuck 2 metres short. Plays the ball. Matty Fozzard dummies. Tries to go himself, probably not the play. He stopped on the Doncaster line. This is the last tackle of this set.
Got 5.
Ball is back with Gregson. Widnes up to 13 men now. Surely they're going to score here. Can they do?
Yes. Okay.
Doncaster just running out of numbers. Widnes back to 13 men. Doncaster with 11. It was inevitable that Widnes should be able to exploit that situation. And that's exactly what they've done. The ball was moved to the right.
That's right,
Doncaster 2 men down. As you said, just not enough players around for the Dons, and Matt Roberts goes over.
I told you didn't punch it. I thought you said
that wide initially.
I said, however, you run in and call. As soon as he punched, I sent it off. Then you come in back in and
just shy of the line, but they did enough with that, I suppose, to pull the numbers across to try and cover the bases.
He's fighting with himself at the day, is it? Some of us would, but I don't think he will.
Release 2 or 3 men out wide in advantage.
You be a brave man, Nick.
The ball do the hands.
Okay,
Andy,
just be mindful. Don't get from the coach from the back stands here with a microphone. They can't do that.
The goal-kicking duties are with Will Roberts, Max's brother. I have to say, he's a very proficient goal-kicker in his own brother. Vikings appearance in the win over Toulouse 3 weeks ago.
Okay,
so we shall see if he carries that on into this game.
Did remain off the pitch in the stand.
I don't know if they've had a delay over in Castleford. The listeners may well know better than I, but at the moment I've still got 2014 as the latest score. That game should be well over really by now. And
can't win in this job, mate.
Meanwhile, here at the DCBL Stadium,
a few minutes to go.
Will Roberts is lining up.
Cheers, boys.
This goal kick
straight back on it,
is handy for Widnes if he could land this one. He's only a metre in from the right-hand touchline, so it couldn't be much more difficult for the right-footed kicker. The strike looks a good one, but I think he's pulled that across the face of the post. Yes, he has.
Stick to our roles, lads.
So it's 16.
Every pass clear, every kick clear.
14 for I should say, in Doncaster's favour as within a couple of minutes of half time.
The game has settled down, but we know where we're at.
Doncaster very slow to restart the game. Why wouldn't you be, given their circumstances? They will want to slow this game down as much as they possibly can.
Just wait a sec, Craig. I didn't penalise it or anything. Just be careful with your bumpers. I think it's probably here. I would just be careful. When the elbow...
the ball on the kicking tee.
That's why I played it. I just want you to be careful.
Just having a word with the referee there.
Right. Stay inside,
boys! Feeling a bit hard done to Doncaster. We have 2 players red carded in this game. Both Eddie and Gebby and Suai Matangi have been sent to the dressing room. Gebby for the high shot on Jake Mason that resulted in probably quite a serious injury for Mason, and the game was suspended for a while that was all sorted out. And Matangi for a bit of a brain explosion really. Going on with another high tackle. He's a team already 1 man down.
That's a quick Jacob!
Meanwhile, Widnes get the ball away to Mike Butts. Just took a bit of a risk there, Ben Condon with the offload. For any offload, Widnes get away, of course, almost count double against this 11-man Doncaster team. Widnes now go to the left, with numbers here, surely. Doncaster backing off, you can understand why. As Widnes try to go through with Matty Fleming.
Diving forward, go
now they come back to the right.
Shift play.
Numbers again here for Widnes, surely. Well, Max Roberts, if he could have released Button there, Widnes could have been in business again. According to the scoreboard clock, which we know isn't always accurate here at the Vikings, we're into the last seconds of this first half. Joe Edge has decided to kick through. Widnes again, another set of six here. Well, there's time for another set of six. It's another matter.
Six again! Next is one! Come out too slow!
Doncaster is gifted Widnes a great opportunity here.
Yeah.
This will be one.
Widnes could do it to get the message on to see how long there is in reality left. As clock has reached 40 minutes. Widnes are within 5 metres of the Doncaster line. We've got 2 more players than the opposition. Must score here, the Vikings, surely. Joe Edge has been caught with the ball on last tackle. 2-man overlap there. Let's give some credit to the Doncaster defence. Doncaster won't be making any slow tackles up. The ball has been knocked on by Widnes. The hooter, I think, has sounded. It's a bit of a flat sound, so the referee, I don't think, has heard it. He's been informed now. And, well, what a first half that was. 2 sides in the second half. It's going to be Doncaster to kick off. Craig Hall has got the ball on the kicking team. And we're underway in a game that's clearly not going to finish till somewhere near 6 o'clock.
Good job the kids in the summer holidays, isn't it? It is indeed tomorrow.
Go on, good Jacob.
So Widnes bringing the ball away from the goal line through Max Wood.
2. Move!
He plays the ball to Matty Fozzard.
Forward, 2.
Widnes got numbers on the far side.
3.
Ben Condon hands on.
Go 3.
Scrambling already. Doncaster, here's Mike Butts.
Still 3.
Making some useful inroads. Widnes within 5 of halfway.
Greg, stand square, stand, hold. Go 4, good time Jacob, 4.
Just thinking there, John, in that short interval, which I think Alan Coleman would have been sent to the balls.
Clear.
Well, first of all I said, keep your discipline.
Square.
Second of all I said, don't panic.
Jason's are good.
And just work your way back into the game. There's a kick, last tackle kick, which finds Craig Hall, but he's going to be put down and maybe battled over his own try line. Craig Hall, he was taken back a full 15 metres.
What's the reaction?
Tracy behind there, didn't like that as well, did he?
Didn't like it, Craig. I couldn't see anything wrong with it. No, he was always moving, wasn't he? It's just that this player's got multiple people in the tackle and pushed him way back over his own line. Widnes can certainly afford to commit numbers to the tackle here because they've got 2 more people than Doncaster have. I wonder if Doncaster might go for a trick drop out here. I might be tempted if I was there. There's a huge space between Nick Gregson in the middle of the field and Ben Condon on the far side. No, they're going to go long. Well, they're going to go short-ish.
And on the foot.
Nice little bit of footwork by Adam Lawton. I think someone drops the ball. For some reason.
6 again, leg ball, Lucas go.
Here's Max Wood. You expect the Doncaster line to come up very quickly here. Widnes have the ball. And 4 tackles left in the set. Inside the Doncaster 20. Here's Nick Gregson, pushes the first, attempts to tackle her off, but he's down by the second. What an opportunity this is for Vikings with players both sides of the ball. Patton, Edge, must score here, Widnes, surely. No, well, just need one player to stop the Doncaster player in there. Fleming is tackled on the Doncaster line. Widnes now go to the other side. Oh, Nick Gordon has knocked on under no pressure, just took his eye off the ball. And Widnes, again, composure, Adrian, that's the, should be one of the watchwords for Widnes in this second half.
So much composure in that play. Absolutely as well, the pack when it came out to the left hand side, had the over that as you'd expect. I just don't think that was the pass for Max Roberts. It should have went out wide, shouldn't it, to Rhys Williams, and he would have been the man to a touchdown. But it's just made life easy for the Doncaster Rovers defence to make the tackles count.
Widnes try pushing in the scrum. Referee's just going to have it reset, I think. Of course, Doncaster are only going to have 4 men in the scrum here, in all probability.
Craig, you'll have to go in before it was done. Let's go,
And,
out! Leave it, boys!
Here they come.
Gun clear. Move!
They do get the ball out the second time around.
Cheers, boys.
Widnes will be moving up quickly.
Still going.
Doncaster with a good late offload.
They're clear on the floor. Cheers. This is a 2.
Now Widnes move in with the tackle.
2. Move! I mean, Matt. Hold! Go 2.
So Paulie takes the ball up for Doncaster. Giants of a man.
Play on! To the side, 3.
And now Luke Briscoe. 4 tackles gone in this set. Briscoe plays the ball inside Widnes' half. And now it's Josh Bowden. This will be the last for Doncaster. You can expect the ball to go up in the air from Craig Hall here. And that's what it does. Rhys Williams is under it. Catches the ball well, but is immediately put down by Rhys Lynn. Now Joe Edge.
Release! Go 2, go Greg, go Jacob.
Here's Matty Fleming. It's the first attempted tackle, but can't beat the next 2.
Move! On me, Polly. Well done, mate, go. Go home! Go Greg, 3.
Widnes trying to play on the edge. Here's Max Roberts. Widnes, he's only try scorer in this game so far, Max Roberts. Here's Nick Gregson, looking for a pass there, Gregson. No one really offering themselves. He's done okay in the end by beating a couple of players, but Widnes have only managed to make it to their 35-metre mark here. The ball goes back to Declan Patton, who kicks deep and long down the middle. That ball will skid on, but that's a good kick by Patton, because it sends Briscoe scurrying back to within 5 metres of his own try line. He's eventually tackled on his own 20. There's not many Doncaster players back here, so I don't think they're going to be doing any passing. Connor Robinson scoops the ball up from dummy half and makes a few metres. Score here at the DCBL Stadium. Doncaster 4, Widnes 14. But Doncaster down to 11 men. Eddie Gebbie and Suan Matangi both sent off in the first half. And one thing that I think's going for Doncaster here is the weather conditions, the rain's pouring down. If it was a dry day, Widnes will be moving this ball everywhere.
I know you mentioned Widnes are two men to the good, but the longer it stays Doncaster in front, Widnes will be becoming more and more frustrated.
They will. Craig Hall kicks the ball off the field on last tackle. And you can expect to see a bit of that from Doncaster in the second half. They'll be happy with that set because it's took them to within 15 metres of the Widnes line. But it's when they've not got the ball that Doncaster may struggle a bit.
Where's he going? No.
Widnes with the play of the ball.
It's up to you. Let's go. Time's for running, mate.
I think Matty Fozzard has a role to play in this second half because when he's sneaking out a dummy half, he can do. He's going to suck the Doncaster team in. That's a good one by Rhys Williams, and he broke clean through. Rhys Williams has got no support, so we'll have to take on Craig Hall. He does, but Hall and Luke Briscoe bring Williams down. Widnes now go to the right. Here's Gregson. Oh, Gregson just wrong pass. Picked the wrong man. And,
surely Widnes just needs to go wide all the time.
Now Widnes take it in. Still tackles in the bank here. And they're just outside the Doncaster 20. Here's Declan Patton. Joe Edge. Well, he's brought down 2 metres from the line. Widnes have got an overlap there every time. They just need to find the right pass. Here we go now. Cross kick from Patton. That's not a good kick. Widnes do the best to knock it back in touch. That's an extremely poor kick from Declan Patton. It's gone into dead. It'll be a 20-metre restart for Doncaster, and they'll take the time.
Now, Widnes not doing themselves any favours at all in that passage of play. Men out wide all over the place, just can't find the right pass, can they? And the kick from Patton, far too deep, and that's just easy to deal with for Doncaster.
Yep, 8 minutes into the second half, it's still Widnes 4, Doncaster 14. Doncaster player on the far side is having some treatment. Referee has stopped the clock. Doncaster were in no hurry to take the 20-metre restart there. I think the referee might want to keep an eye on that in the second half. It's in Doncaster's interest to just suck as much time out of the clock as they can.
For it, can you really?
No, it's not just about time out of the clock, it's about rest as well, isn't it? Because they're going to be run ragged in the second half, you would think. Widnes fans not liking it.
We know our decision making is good, don't trust.
So eventually Brad Hay takes the tap on the 20. And he's tackled by Fozzard and Murray, and Wood lends his weight to the tackle as well.
Hold. Go 0. Play on.
And Doncaster, can't see them promoting the ball much in this second half out wide, can you? Because just haven't got the numbers, I'm afraid. Here's Paulie, the giant of a man. Good play the ball. And this is good progress by Doncaster. On the back of that quick Paulie play the ball. Now Boas runs into Fleming and Fozzard. He's brought to ground. 2 tackles left in this set for Doncaster, and they're 25 out from the Widnes line. They'll no doubt be going and playing for the kick here. That's their best chance of getting points in this second half. This is the last. Hall goes to the air. Widnes need to funnel players back. They might well let Doncaster catch that ball. It was almost batted back into the hands of Hall. As it is, Rhys Williams picks it up for Widnes. And Widnes have got numbers on the far side here. Here's Mike Butt. If he could got through there was a whole field in front of him. Widnes fans not happy with the holding down by Doncaster. They may have a point. I'll take Adrian's point. We can't blame him for doing it. It still doesn't make it legal, though.
No, it's not. But they're going to try for the lock, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Here's Gregson for Widnes. He takes it forward and he's tackled on halfway.
2. Jacob, move! Hold, boys. Go 2.
Roberts.
2, still 2.
Patton. Edge.
Defensively by Boas.
Needs to take the yards here, Joe Edge. He's eventually brought down just inside the Doncaster 20. Widnes are not finding it hard to make ground, as you'd expect, because the Doncaster defence has gone into drift mode.
Thank you.
Widnes surely have the numbers here. No, Ben Condon will be stopped. As soon as he ran onto that ball, he's got to turn a pace, the big second rower. And I wasn't fancying Craig Hall bringing him down. And he's breezed past Hall to score the try. And Widnes, Adrian, you were a little critical, quite rightly so, a minute ago about the way they were using the ball. On that occasion, it was some good play between Gregson and Roberts, and the short ball to Ben Condon going at pace was just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly, that's what was needed for Widnes, and that's what they need to do. They just need to be patient. Let the ball do the work and have the men running onto it out wide at speed, and that's exactly what Condon did. And once he got over that ball, there was only ever going to be one outcome, and that was the second try of the afternoon for the Vikings, and that will give them something to build on.
Yeah, I think I may have given a bit of credit to Will Roberts there. I think it was actually Matty Fozzard who provided the killer pass there, showing that he's a good footballer, knowing the opposition are shorter numbers, taking the ball to the line and hitting the big second rower. Well, I have to say, when he got through there, Ben Condon showed some real pace. And Craig Hall's no slouch, but he got outside of him easily enough to touch the ball down. He just could do with landing the goal kicks, couldn't he? It's 14-8 as it stands. Goal kick to come. And it's going to be Will Roberts again. He had one go in the first half. It was from really wide out, and he pulled that across the face of the post. This one's 10 metres in from the right-hand touchline. And he took it back about 22 metres or so. The strike looks good, and the crowd on the far side tell us before the touch judges' flags do that has gone between the posts. So Widnes are back within 4 points here at the DCBL Stadium.
Keep going, boys.
And
Just give me a shout.
it's Doncaster leading 14 points to 10. But I'll keep reminding you of this. Doncaster have only got 11 men on the field. 2 men red carded in this game. Both winger Eddie and Gebby and prop forward Tura Matangi back in the dressing rooms, both high shots. The first of which led to Jake Mason being carried from the field for the Vikings, and a very, very long delay in this game. Meanwhile, Doncaster restart through Hall. Williams takes the ball on the full, hands it on to McWhirter. He was on off the bench. Can't miss McWhirter with those yellow boots, can you?
Hold. Go on. Play up.
And now, Fozzard. Do you think he's the absolute key for Widnes here, Fozzard? He's got the guile and the bit of nip that Widnes need to just suck this Doncaster defence in.
Hold! Release Sam! Hold! Go free. Paulie, no square! Paulie!
And now Condon, the try scorer, has the ball. Tries to take on Brad Hay, but he's brought to ground. A couple of metres in from the right-hand touchline. Widnes will spread this ball now to the left. Here's Gregson. Hits Patton, but Lynn spotted that. Widnes just need to be smart here about picking the passes. Ball is now back with Roberts. He goes high. That's going to take a bit of catching. It is well caught though. Widnes, the chase is a good one. Doncaster are going to be starting this set, Adrian, just 10 from their own line.
Yeah, good chase, wasn't it, from the Vikings? Real high kick, puts Doncaster defender under pressure.
It's against
Ball
Doncaster.
bouncing down. I think that's a bit lucky. Craig Hall looked like he was going to be bundled over the try line again. Tried to release the ball. According to the referee, it went backwards and Widnes have knocked it on. I don't think the crowd agree, and I'm not sure I do either. But that's what Widnes need to do. Get numbers in the tackle. Push Doncaster back. It's going to be Doncaster head and feed. 10 out from their own line.
As long as you are that, thank you, Jacob. You're a kind man.
They're going to put 5 in the scrum to make it a bit more stable. That means they've only got 6 out of it.
Move! Hold!
Briscoe thrashing.
And here's Reece Lynn.
Play the ball!
Shoulder.
Move! Shoulder. Hold!
As Adrian's already mentioned the word patience. Widnes need to show a bit. They're going to get the chances, no doubt about that.
Still plenty of time to go, John. 25 minutes to play.
Here's Paulie. Oh, he's got the ball. Widnes are trying to pick it up. They've knocked on themselves. 2 knock-ons, the referee says. Paulie is claiming a strip.
First knock-on.
Basically, let's look at this from a Doncaster point of view, Adrian. They just can't make any mistakes in the second half, can they?
That's all. I said at the start of the game, after the second half, for Doncaster, the key for them would be to complete the set of 6 and get the spar downfield as you possibly can. With 2 men down, stuff like that's just going to make it even easier for Widnes to get some points on the board.
Shot clock off. And
so Widnes get the ball from the scrum as you'd expect. Here's Fozzard. Just get the impression Fozzard's kind of got a grip on what the possibilities are here.
Hold.
He plays the ball to Max Wood.
Yeah, I think what you get with Max with Fozzard, it's the experience he's got, hasn't he? He knows what needs to be done. That's what's required for Widnes.
Yeah. Roberts changes the point of attack. He's kicked through by Patton, and Reece Williams latches onto it. Smart play by Patton, smart play by Williams. Reece Lynn is having a bit of a moan about something, but the referee's not interested. And Widnes are back on level terms. No full-back in attendance for Doncaster because Craig Hall is understandably lying up in the front line to try and make an extra body for the team that's got 2 men short. So the kick from the outside of the foot from Patton's got a nice bounce in the end for Reece Williams, but it still had to be put down. It'll be a greasy ball. And Widnes, 23 minutes left in this game. And now on level terms with a goal kick to come.
Yeah, good kick from Patton. Spotted the fact that obviously there's no full-back at home. Plenty of area behind the Doncaster defensive line and the dead ball line to put the kick in, make it a good kick to attack for Reece Williams. He wasn't bothered about the fact he knew he was going to collide with the advertising holding behind there, but he put his body in there, got the touchdown, and Widnes on level terms.
They are indeed.
Cheers, Pete.
And Will Roberts has the opportunity from 2 metres, maybe a bit more, 3-4 metres perhaps, in from the left-hand touchline to give Widnes the lead for the first time in this game. It's 14-all as it stands, and he looks like he's a very competent goal kicker, this lad. So we'll see if he can make the Widnes crowd happy. 2 more points here.
Time on, Tabs.
Looks like a good kick to me from here. Yeah, it's right between the posts. And Widnes are now 16-14 to the good. 2 men to the good. And with a quarter of this game to go, it's difficult to see how they going to lose it from here, but stranger things have happened. It's been a strange all afternoon here at the DCBL Stadium. 2 sent off for Doncaster. A long delay in play following the injury to Jake Mason. Stopped play for maybe an hour or so.
Cheers, Craig.
And now, finally, let's get themselves in front. Hall kicks off. Williams will catch.
Here we go.
Finds Max Wood. Paulie tries a big hit on Wood, but Wood just about avoids that.
Got one. Still up.
If I was Widnes here, I'd be ordering the wingers to stand right on the touchline,
Go 2. Because
there'll be a ton of space out there. Here's McQuarter for the Vikings. It's good defence, I have to say, from Doncaster. Trying to keep Widnes within their own 20. McQuarter isn't fully delighted with his treatment there. Condon, who's a real handful, isn't he? Makes a good break for Widnes, 5 short of halfway. Widnes go up the short side. Fossard, smart play again. Makes it 10 metres inside Doncaster's half of the field.
Good listening, Jacob.
And Widnes understandably moving the ball on last tackle. Here's Lawton. Lawton puts a little kick in. That's not a bad kick from the big second rower. Craig Hall comes across, but is downed 5 metres from the Widnes, from the Doncaster line. No one in attendance behind the play the ball. And Widnes have foolishly given a high tackle away. Reece Williams, when Doncaster were at 6s and 7s.
Please, I've given the penalty. I'm not discussing it, mate.
I don't know what Doncaster were going out of their 20 on that set, Adrian, if Williams hadn't have done that, because there'd hardly been any men back.
At all, were they? When Craig Hall actually played the ball, there was no one behind to actually scoop it up. So the right mess in the strands to get onto the ball. Reece Williams giving away the penalty, but yeah, good kick from Adam Lawson. Just never had the pace to beat Craig Hall, unfortunately.
Reece then he's talking to the referee here. I think he's arguing that there's been a couple of high tackles from Widnes, but as we know, Adrian, there's high tackles and there's high tackles.
There is.
And there's high tackles you get sent off for, and there's high tackles that are just penalties, and that one was just a penalty. But a disappointing one from a Widnes perspective, because they absolutely had Doncaster pinned. Hall boots the ball out, and Doncaster will start this new set from their own 30. Of course, Doncaster now are behind and may be tempted to push the pass a little bit as they take the first drive of this new set.
Go on.
And the ball is taken up by Jordan Baldwinson.
Line, hold. Go 2, good Max.
Now Boas slips. There'll be slippery surface this now at the DCBL Stadium following the rain that we've had, which I think is now abated, by the way. Bit of a fumble there.
Surrender! Stand! Go 4, you've lost your legs. Surrender. 4.
That's good. Good play by Max Wood out of marker there.
Hold! Fire release! Hold!
And this is the last tackle for Doncaster. The ball is back with Boas. He's going to kick it off the field. I don't think Widnes will be too bothered about that.
Halfway, Pete.
Because 2 men down, though they may be, it's actually Doncaster now who are chasing the game.
They have to track around, I don't think. They were trying to contain Widnes at the start of the second half, but once you lose the advantage that you did have at the start of the restarted game. Once that goes, and with 2 men down as well, you've got to chance around and push the rock, and that's what we're trying to do at the moment.
Release! Go 1. Markers are in. Play out.
So Widnes make a change. Nick Gregson comes off. Dan Murray comes on. Here's Fozzard from dummy half. It's good marker work from Doncaster to restrict Fozzard's metres. Here's Murray with his first touch since coming back on the field. He's tackled 5 inside Doncaster territory. I think Widnes and their fans will feel a lot better if he can get 2 scores ahead in this game. Here's Edge, now Fleming, now Williams. Gets corralled a little bit there, and he's going into touch here, Williams. That's really smart play by Doncaster. Deliberately held Williams up, not so smart play by Widnes. Who could have done with taking a tackle there and then moving the ball across the other way. But didn't do so. There'll be a Doncaster play the ball in midfield.
I will say, John, there may be 2 men down, but you can't knock the effort from the Doncaster players that are out there at the moment. And they're making life difficult for Widnes, and if Widnes are going to get the win on the board, we'll have known they've been in the contest over the next 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. Miskey, Isaac Miskey, he's on as a substitute for Doncaster, and he's come on at dummy half. Yeah, they can probably play, well, I'm going to call it the long game a little bit here, Doncaster, can't they? They need to keep the score as it is, probably for a while, and then have a little dip maybe as the clock ticks down. They're going wide here. Connor Robinson has it. They have no right to go wide in a sense. Well, the ball's come out. It's gone backwards, says the referee. Risky offload.
Passes the ball, I watched it. Oh, thank you.
And the ball is with Tyler Heppy. Oh, that's a great pick up by Miskey and a lovely bit of footwork. This is a chance for Doncaster, but it would have been if Craig Hall hadn't spilled the ball. Here was a chance. Good work in midfield. First by Heppy, then by Miskey, but Craig Hall, and what was a routine catch, put it down.
That's a let off Widnes.
Yeah, still shows that even with 11 men, Doncaster have got some quality in there that can create a bit of chaos. Here's Dan Murray now for the Vikings.
Move! Outside, boys. Go 2.
Roberts, Edge. Edge pushes a couple of men off, makes some decent metres. That's what Widnes need. Push the Doncaster defence back. New set of 6 for the Vikings here. I was wondering when one of them was coming with the chances that Doncaster are taking. Miskey got an accidental crack in the face in the tackle there. Now Robinson inside to Wood, but that's well covered by Doncaster. Wood plays the ball slightly in front of where he was tackled, to be honest. Here's Adam Lawton. Lawton crashing through. Lawton, oh, just lost his foot in and the ball as he went for the line. If Adam Lawton just gets up and plays the ball there, I think Widnes cannot fail to score. But again, an opportunity missed, and the game, in a sense, on the scoreboard, still in the balance. 14 minutes left. And it's Widnes 16, Doncaster 14. Doncaster down to 11 men. 2 men sent off, Eddie and Gebby and Suha Matangi, both in the first half. So Widnes could really do with getting 2 scores ahead here, and that might really open things up, because then Doncaster have no choice, Adrian, do they, but to really start throwing caution to the wind
Well, when Adam Morton bursts through there, you thought his odds on going to be crashing over in that range. Just lost his foot at a key moment, didn't he? Then he lost possession. Now Widnes are giving away a penalty as well, so frustrating play from the Vikings.
Yeah, that's a couple of penalties they're giving away in the Doncaster 20. Widnes do not need to be messing about at the play the ball. Sometimes I think the players can try and be a little bit too cute, Adrian.
Exactly, but they're being not cute enough. And they're being caught out by the referee. So, making life hard for themselves, Widnes. They've got the noses in front. But it's just not, the game's not won yet, so that's what they've got to remember. The game is not over yet. Doncaster is still in the fight as we speak.
Yep, Sam Smeaton takes a drive for the visitors. That's a good run out of dummy half by Miskey, who looks a live wire. And he sneaks 15 metres there. So Doncaster are within striking distance. The best chance of scoring is probably a kick. But they're finding plenty of room at the moment, you have to say. That's a good tackle by Matty Fozzard. Trying to win a set of 6 there. They're finding room out of dummy half. Easy peasy here. The Dons, they've offloaded the ball. They're keeping it alive. Fozzard again. Come on now, you should make a tackle. They're within 10 metres of the Widnes line here. Ball is with Boas. He finds Lynn. He's dragged to the ground by Fleming. Last tackle for Doncaster. They'll be kicking this one into the in goal. You can be sure of that. Boas attempts to kick it into the in goal. Oh my word. Doncaster have scored. Widnes have spilled it. What a disaster for the Vikings. Can you believe it? It's difficult to know. You can make a bigger mess of something than Widnes made there. But Doncaster have taken a 2018 lead with 12 minutes to go here. They've only got 11 men. Not sure who the try scorer was, Adrian.
No idea, to be honest. That should not have been happening, to be honest. It was a hopeful kick, wasn't it, from Boas? We knew it was going to come. But everyone in the ground knew it was going to come over than the Widnes defence, and with the right melee to try and get on the ball. It was eventually picked up by a Doncaster player who gleefully touched down before he broke the dead ball line. And somehow Doncaster got themselves back in front here at the Halton Stadium.
Craig Hall it is who's picked up the loose ball, touched it down there. It was all a bit of a ricochet thing going on. The ball had been wet, but just couldn't scoop it up. Craig Hall could. And well,
the worrying thing was, John, is the fact that they were making so many yards in the middle of the field and dummy half, weren't they?
Yeah.
Pushing Widnes right back towards their own try line.
And you think Widnes would have plenty of numbers in the middle there because Doncaster have got no one outside to pass to.
Exactly. So you think Widnes would have packed the middle of the field and forced Doncaster out wide, but it wasn't the case. It was made like far too easy for the men from South Yorkshire, and they've got themselves in front with 11 minutes to play. Luckily for Widnes, the conversion was missed.
Yeah, Conor Robinson's missed a very kickable conversion there, so it's only a 2-point ball game. It's Widnes 16, Doncaster 18, so a try alone without a conversion would put Widnes back in front. What Widnes don't need to do here is press the panic button.
Time off.
They take the ball back to halfway. Joe Edge will kick off.
Stay inside, boys. Stay inside.
And it's a tricky one. Well taken by Conor Robinson. And Doncaster bring the ball back. Jordan Johnston is in with the tackle. I don't know why he's took Fozzard off. He may have been slightly complicit in the try that was given away there, but really I think he was looking like the man who knew how to unlock this Doncaster defence.
Direction going forward, didn't he?
Yeah. Here's Robinson. Dummies. And slow play the ball here. Referee needs to stop the clock here. He has stopped the clock.
Battle 4.
Widnes don't need to get involved in any push and shove here, and they have done. They're just falling into the trap here. And fair play to Will Roberts. He's got his wits about him, pulling away the players who are getting a bit hot under the collar. With the Doncaster player down, Doncaster are happy for any breaks in play. It just gives them a chance to suck in a couple of breaths.
Gives them a chance to regroup as well, doesn't it?
It does. There are 10 minutes left on the clock here at the DCBL Stadium. It's Widnes 16, Doncaster 18, but Doncaster have only 11 men on the field. I don't know why Widnes have took Fozzard off. That is a complete mystery to me. He was looking like the man most likely to unlock the Doncaster defence.
Yeah, he did. He got punched.
And the lengthiest stoppage here.
Just be mindful of them now.
Doncaster's player is having some treatment.
It looks like it's a knock to the head for the player in question.
I don't think there was any penalty going to be given, Adrian. I don't think so.
Murray as well.
It was Murray.
This will be frustrating for Widnes, and Alan Coleman, just looking at him, his body language below us, he looks reasonably relaxed as it stands. I think he'll become less so the longer this game goes on, with Doncaster holding a 2-point advantage.
It's still 10 minutes to play, so there's still a long way to go. And you would expect with a 2-minute advantage, John, that Widnes will create some chances for themselves to throw themselves out the hole that they find themselves in.
Yeah, Doncaster player is back on his feet. And perhaps, as importantly, there's whatever happened there has gone on report. And here come Doncaster then, to Baldwinson. I wonder if they'll go for an early kick here, Doncaster. That'll be, it's the last tackle. Now they kick. Paul gets a nice bounce for Joe Edge, Widnes standing fullback. And he takes a tackle, but Doncaster are piling numbers into the tackle, and the bulldoze Edge back inside his own 20.
It's clear.
Thank you. Cheers.
Now Rhys Williams takes it up for Widnes. Doncaster again. Widnes not making a yard on that play.
Go to.
I just don't understand why Widnes are playing up the middle.
3.
Hint of a high shot there, more than a hint.
It's off the ball.
And Doncaster don't need that, do they? That was coming in a bit high. Jacob Jones there. Widnes quickly take the kick to touch, and will start this set now inside Doncaster territory. And a quick tap by Roberts allows him to make a cheap 15 metres, so Widnes are just outside the Doncaster 30.
I've seen it. Go on. Cheers, Jordan.
Here's Max Wood trying to bulldoze his way forward.
Move! Go to.
Patton, Adam Lawton gets the ball away to Matty Fleming.
3.
Widnes are now just 10 metres from the Doncaster line.
You're off. You're good now. Well done. 3.
Patton, surely the must score here. Here's Pondon.
Oh dear.
Good tackle coming across from Doncaster. Nick Patton, they just take the ball to the line a bit. Here's Max Wood. Widnes now within 2 metres of the Doncaster line. This will be the last tackle.
5. Go 5.
Ball is with Patton. Terrible play by Patton. Adam Lawton was walking in there. Why he passed that ball to Rhys Williams is completely beyond me. Adam Lawton simply could not fail to score had he been given that ball.
On the cross, fellas. Yeah, that's right. Lucky, well done.
Poor choice. Poor choice. Done rugby, you can call it what you like, but my word, it should have been Adam Lawton showing onto that pass. Get Patton, decides to go out wide looking for Rhys Williams, and he found the touchline.
Yep, I think Patton is apologising for Williams for the pass, which wasn't a good pass, but it wasn't the quality of the pass, it was the fact of the pass. Adam Lawton was going to walk in. Wow, as it is, 6.5 minutes left on the scoreboard clock here. Widnes are doing well not to be winning this game.
I was going to say, these mistakes Widnes are making, giving Doncaster believe that they can get themselves over the winning line there.
Yeah. And Doncaster, again, just happy to eat the meters in midfield. Here's Reece Lynn. If they do win this game, I think Lynn can give himself a pat on the back for that try he scored when his team were 2 players down. Baldwinson now.
This is all Doncaster have to do, play the set out and get the ball down the field.
Last tackle, torn out. Robinson will be trying to kick this off the field. That's a good kick.
Yeah.
Finds touch 15 out from the Widnes line.
Play the ball. Yeah. Well done, mate. Let's go. You've got downtown players.
What roll the dice and Widnes come up with. It's amazing to think 2 men to the advantage for over an hour, and we're in the last 5 minutes and we're thinking what roll the dice and Widnes going to come up with to try and get the win.
Here's Max Wood for the Vikings.
2. Move! Hold! Go 2. Cheers, Jordan. 2.
Jordan Johnston runs from dummy half.
Move now! Keep working, Isaac. Go 3. Well done, mate. 3.
Now Patton looking for a 40-20 here. He's not going to get one. Matty Fleming's hurrying after this. Craig Hall gets back. Ooh, just about getting the ball.
Stand. Hold!
He plays the ball slowly. Widnes can come up as fast as he likes. There's literally 1 player back for Doncaster.
Stand. Hold! Hold! Go 2. Well done, boys. 3. Move and try! Hold it, boys. Don't do it. Go 3. Good set, Widnes. 3.
Here's Reece Lynn. Widnes must not give a penalty away here.
Move now, Max. Finally, Jordan. Go 4. Ben, you're not square, Ben! Ben!
And Brad Hay. Oh my word.
Ben Condon, not square.
Splitting at marker when the opposition have only got 11 men. You couldn't make it up, could you?
You gotta laugh.
5 minutes.
Some of the things you're witnessing here, you're like, wow, my word. My word.
Finding new ways to mess up here, Widnes.
Marcus, time on, please.
Doncaster, time touch on the halfway.
Line.
I did call him, boys.
It's been a frustrating second half, it's got to be said, John.
Are you for Sam? Time on.
Smeaton goes himself, runs into Fleming
Surrender!
and Lawton.
Stand! Hold. Go on. Leave it, Sam!
A high tackle now from Widnes. This is getting
A bit late in the self-destruct button here, Widnes now.
yeah, Declan Patton.
I said it, Luke.
Time off.
Time off, please, stop.
3.5 minutes remaining here at the CBL Stadium. Still, Widnes chasing the game here. 18-16. They're giving penalties away left, right, and centre. And they're just making life really difficult for themselves. Should be comfortably in front by a mile when you're 2 men up. For an entire second half, it's just not happened.
I wonder if Craig Hall will go for goal here, because that will take a lot of time out of the clock.
Take a minute off it.
With a reasonable expectation of getting the ball back from the kick-off, and that could almost be time up. He is doing it.
That's the experience that they've got within their team, isn't it?
Alan, please.
Deciding to go for the 2 points. He may not get it, but it takes a minute off the clock. And if he finds the dead ball line, he will get the ball back as well.
Yeah.
Incredible. If Doncaster pull this off, which is in the ball, the controls this at the minute, what an incredible effort from the men from Yorkshire.
Yep, they'll be celebrating this win long into the night, I suspect, if it does turn out to be a win.
From our point of view, John, Widnes just haven't been smart enough in the second half.
Well, we mentioned before the game, Widnes' problem all season has been having the guile to open teams up. And if you can't open up when you've got 2 more men than them, that, really highlights the problem, doesn't it? Hall went from 35 metres out and also 15 in from the right-hand touch line. That looks like a perfect strike right down the middle, and it is. And it makes the score 20 points to 16 in Doncaster's favour. And, well, Widnes now need a converted score to win this game. An unconverted score will only get them a draw.
Need the ball first.
I was just asking.
And,
3 minutes, time's off. Time's off.
Could be coming to you, Paul. Eh?
Good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, shot right, Paul.
Joe Edge puts the ball on the kicking tee. Will he go for a short one here, I wonder? No, he won't. Hopefully he's kicked that out on the full.
Oh, yes.
I think the Doncaster player might be tempted to put a foot on the touchline there and catch that ball, which would have meant it would have counted as a kick out on the full. It was a very poor kick out. Didn't test anyone, didn't really go deep either. And now Doncaster are going to play another set out here. There's no doubt about that. We're not sure exactly how long is left in this game, but we can tell you that the scoreboard clock says there's a minute and a half. Here's Craig Hall.
Free.
And, man of the match is going to be interesting.
Drop in, Pete.
Will Roberts gets man of the match.
Play the ball.
Doncaster are trying to provoke Adam Lawton here into giving the penalty away. The referee needs to
Play the ball.
play the ball.
Time on. 4.
Not sure what Briscoe was doing there.
Well, he's just trying to make it messy, Adrian. That's what he's trying to do.
5.
Last tackle for Doncaster. They may well opt to kick this ball off the field again. Yes, they do. Goes into touch on the Widnes 20.
Red line, yeah. Middle.
And,
Red line, middle.
well, we don't know how long's left exactly, but there's only 40 seconds left on the scoreboard clock. Hopefully Alan Colburn has got a message out to his troops to give them the exact time.
Slowing it.
Time on. Seems okay.
There's Roberts, that's Will Roberts, being awarded the sponsors man of the match here this afternoon. Doncaster are trying every trick in the book here to slow the play the balls down, and it's largely working, you have to say.
Release. 2. Hold. Go 2.
Here is Will Roberts. Now Joe Edge coming up from full-back, slips the ball, but again Widnes showing them not give a know-how in how to draw a man and slip someone through a gap. Here they come again. They're going to go wide here, surely. Again, it's a bit lateral. It's too lateral. No one's straightening up, Adrian, are they? And the pausing.
Go. 4, yeah. 4.
Now they've got to go wide again, in my opinion. Here's Murray, Max catching up the man for the job.
5.
Last tackle for Widnes. This could be it. This could be
I'll lead.
do or die for Widnes here.
All okay.
And kick in the air. Batty back by Mike Butt. Knock on by Widnes. And that may well be that in terms of Doncaster winning this game.
Off Will Roberts. It's on you.
Widnes stealing me. How on earth have they managed not to win this game?
Yeah, you can play. Stand over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long, please, Stabs?
Jacob, on you.
Rhys Williams is remonstrating about something with the referee. Don't know what that is, but with the touch, you should say.
He needs to go back.
And we're now going to see the world's most boring set of 6 from Doncaster, and we can't blame them for it.
Let's go.
Watch the
And
Time on.
they're just going to run 5 in from dummy half here, I think, Adrian, because they know that the hooter is about to go.
Good boys. It's fine, it's fine.
Widnes will be trying to steal the ball.
Stand, hold.
Slow to the feet.
Go 2.
Widnes again.
Surrender.
Attempted ball steal.
Stand now. Don't really. Hold. Play on.
And there's the hooter.
on this tackle.
Hold.
And Doncaster have won with 11 men.
Incredible.
We're well into the first half. 20 points to 16, the final score here. And I'll tell you what, Adrian. First of all, let's give Doncaster the credit they deserve. They tried every trick in the book to try and nullify Widnes' attack in that second half. And perhaps some of it was on the borderline of non-legality, but they had 11 men, so what do you expect? But I think we need to concentrate on Widnes'